Catastrophic blaze devastating 10,000 buildings now looms over NCAA as no. 1 UCLA and Juju Watkins face halt. California is facing a historic crisis. What began as a series of wildfires has escalated into a catastrophic disaster, leaving an almost unimaginable scene of devastation in its wake. The fires continue to rage through Los Angeles, destroying over 10,000 buildings, forcing widespread evacuations, and creating chaos in the city. Sadly, the NCAA is not immune to the far-reaching consequences of this catastrophe. The level of destruction has put the entire city on high alert, particularly in its most iconic neighborhoods, where entire communities have been left in ruins. In light of this, even the UCLA women's basketball team, led by rising star Juju Watkins, has had to make the tough decision to reschedule their upcoming game. This decision came after Northwestern announced that it would not be traveling to Los Angeles for its scheduled matchups against USC and UCLA, given the risk posed by the fires. In response to the ongoing crisis, the Big Ten Conference has confirmed that it is actively exploring all possible rescheduling options, trying to balance the need for safety with the desire to honor the game's traditions. The situation has escalated to the point where the conference must consider a variety of alternatives to ensure the well-being of players, staff, and fans. Will UCLA's dominance hold amid chaos? Juju Watkins faces a new kind of pressure on and off the court. UCLA's women's basketball season is facing an unexpected challenge, especially for their star player, Juju Watkins, as wildfires continue to devastate the region. While the fires have already scorched over 21,000 acres and displaced thousands of people, UCLA has assured that both the Westwood campus and Pauley Pavilion remain safe for now. However, the ongoing crisis adds a layer of pressure on Watkins, who has been leading her team with stellar performances this season. Averaging an impressive 24.9 points per game, Watkins has set her sights on breaking the NCAA all-time scoring record of 3,951 points, currently held by Caitlin Clark. Watkins has already accumulated 1,142 career points, leaving her 2,703 points shy of Clark's record. A delay or absence of even one game could affect her ability to maintain her rapid scoring pace. But it's not just Watkins who is impacted by the fires. UCLA, currently ranked No. 1 in the AP Top 25 poll as of January 11, 2025, with an undefeated record of 15-0, could also feel the effects of these disruptions. Up next, UCLA has an important home game scheduled against Northwestern, followed by another matchup with Penn State. While Northwestern may have a 7-5 overall record, they have shown a strong offensive presence, averaging 66.5 points per game. This game is especially critical for Northwestern, as it will be their first time playing against a top-ranked team this season. The outcome could have a major impact on their standing in the Big Ten Conference, as well as on their overall season trajectory. No. 4 USC women rally to close first Big Ten road trip with win over No. 8 Maryland. Juju Watkins and Southern California figured to do a lot of traveling in the Trojans' first season in the Big Ten. So far, so good. No. 4 USC completed a 2-game Eastern sweep Wednesday night, handing No. 8 Maryland its first loss, 79-74. The victory came after the Trojans decimated Rutgers 92-42 on Sunday. "We've been on the East Coast now for like 4 days," Watkins said. "It's freezing." Perhaps that explained Watkins' spotty shooting. She went 7 for 19 from the field and turned the ball over 8 times, eventually fouling out in the final minute. She scored 21 points, her lowest output in nearly a month. USC still managed to outscore Maryland 18-6 to end the game. Kiki Ariafin also scored 21. Expand article logo. Continue reading. Cheyenne Sellers scored 26 points for Maryland, but the Terrapins 14-1, 4-1 Big Ten came up empty down the stretch after leading by 7 in the fourth quarter. A 3-point play by Ariafin gave USC a 75-72 lead with 1:28 to play. Then Rhea Marshall blocked a jumper by Sellers. Watkins fouled out on an offensive foul with 31 seconds left. But Maryland's Sailor Poffenbarger missed from three-point range, and Avery Howell pushed the Trojans' lead to 5 with a couple free throws. "We just kind of have this unwavering confidence in ourselves," Watkins said. "It was just a matter of coming together and closing the game out." The Trojans have already logged quite a few miles. They beat Mississippi in Paris in November. Last month, they traveled to Connecticut and beat UConn. This trip was a multi-game journey that USC handled pretty well before returning home to face Penn State on Sunday. Coach Lindsay Gottlieb said she's still learning the rhythm of a new league.